Hello everyone, it's Kari from sunshineinmypocket.com. Today I'm excited because I'm going to be sharing the June kit with you. This is from the Not Too Shabby shop, and this kit is amazing. I'm going to show you everything that comes in the kit, and then I'm going to make 5 cards just to give you an example of what can be done with these products. This is the first time I have ever received a kit like this or seen these kits, but I was pretty impressed with what came in here, and so let me show you everything. This kit is mermaid themed, and I love mermaids, and look at all of these things. This first stamp set has a mermaid, a coral reef, some really great sentiments, some shells. Look at this betta fish. There are just a lot of images and sentiments. And then this one I think is my favorite. There's a jellyfish, a narwhal, a couple seahorses, a blowfish, and some shells. So many things. And look at hugs and fishes and see you soon. Really, really great stamp set. There are also a couple of bags of sequins and things to decorate your cards with. So let me show you that. Here's the card, and here's how you get to the Not Too Shabby shop. So it's nottoshabbyshop.com, and you can check this out for yourself. So here are some things that came in. A sucker, so that's great, and a sticker here from the shop. And then look at these sequins. This one is beautiful blues. There are some coral seashells in there, and they have a beautiful iridescent shine to them. This one has some circles with some nice designs to them. I like them. I probably use too many of them. You'll see. This next stamp set is a smaller set, but look at this beautiful large image. Magic is all around. You just have to believe. Then there are a couple of paper packs as well, and an ephemera set. Look at all this beautiful ephemera. Now, I think these are adorable. I have not been one for ephemera until recently, but look at all of this. I'm just going to go through these really quickly. I'll make one card with these ephemera and kind of give you an idea. That turtle, I'm in love with that turtle. I'm surprised my card did not have that turtle. But I will make one later on. So look at all of these. That octopus is really great. Lots of fish, and these betta fish are beautiful. I added some glitter, of course, to some of mine. Look at all these mermaids you get. Coral. There's lots of different things to choose from, and they're beautifully colored. So take a look here at all of these. Just so many. You could make a ton of cards with all of these and not have to color a thing. So if you don't like to color, this might be something that you love as well. This paper pack is a Slimline paper pack, and look at all these beautiful papers. These are just one-sided, and so see, I was showing you the back there, just plain on the back. But look at the glitter. This looks like glitter. Glitter paper that looks like glitter. It's not glitter paper, it's smooth. It's just printed to look that way. So I really love that. I love the look. There's some bubbles and mermaid scales here. There's some that have some beautiful gold to them. And so I'm going to be using some of these today. And then take a look at this other paper pack that comes in here. This is a 6x6 paper pack, and these are perfect for mixing and matching. There's a lot of designs, and this one is front and back. So I'll go through this rather quickly to show you the front and back. Lots of mermaid designs. Look at this fun. Looks kind of like brush watercolor or brush paint. So lots of colors, lots to choose from. Look at that one. Beautiful with the gold. I like this watercolory look that's kind of pastel. I think that's so pretty. Lots of mermaids, and these also make some beautiful matte paper to go around like a frame around your cards. I do that in one of my card samples for you as well. So just a quick run through of all the paper. There are lots to choose from. That one is my favorite. I ended up using that one today. Beautiful, beautiful papers. So there's all the paper and all the stamp sets and sequins and ephemera. Goodness, lots to choose from in this kit. So here's a quick look back at everything that comes in the kit. And so let's get started putting some cards together. This first one I'm going to make up very simply. I chose a couple of the papers from the kit and I'm going to cut them down to a slimline, mini slimline size actually. And I'm using 2 of the papers and 1 of the mermaids. And I'm just cutting this one down here to be a matte. And so I'm just going to trim this one just a little bit so that it kind of peeks out from behind. So I'll make that a little thinner here. And look at this, a beautiful frame. And all we have to do is add that mermaid and a sentiment, a few sequins. The sentiment I'm going to use today is this one here that says, "In a sea of fish, be mermazing." I love that sentiment, really, really cute. I'm going to mat it on some black cardstock so that pops out and glue all this together. I'll pop that mermaid up with some 3M foam tape so that there's quite some dimension on this card. Just going to add a few little pieces here, pop her right up, and then I will go ahead and add each of those sequins. You can see I added quite a few, and one of the shells. And I love the way this looks. Those kind of give it a feeling of bubbles like under the sea. And so there you go, just attaching all of those. I had a slimline card base already made out of Desert Storm Nina paper. And I thought this would look really great because it's kind of like sand colored. So all I'm going to do is attach that card panel to the slimline card base. And then I'll trim that to match my mini slimline size. Super easy to do and so great when I already have some card bases made. So there's that card, and look at all this ephemera that is left. There are so many cards you can make with all of this. I was going to make one with a lot of ephemera, but I think you kind of get the idea. So let's move on to my next idea. I have these brand new Catherine Puller inks that I just love, and they are beautiful beachy colors, which is perfect for under the sea. So I'm using all 4 of those colors there. I'll link them below if you're interested and want to take a look. And I'm going to spritz them with this tonic Nuvo spritzer. This gives such a beautiful light mist and adds just enough to this ink to be able to pick it up like this. And now I will just run some watercolor paper through that ink. This is Tim Holtz watercolor paper. I'm using this kind today because it is super white, and I like that for my cards, especially if I'm not coloring the entire panel. So this will be perfect for this. And look at all the beautiful, interesting designs I'm getting on these. These look like waves or like the ocean kind of coming up. I really love this look, and it's always different. You kind of never know what you're going to get, so just give it a try. I'm going to dry some of these panels off a little and then go ahead and pick up a little more so I get more of the watery look. So look how pretty these are turning out. And I can even use the rest of the ink that's on there just by spritzing it with some more water. I can make some more panels. So might as well use up all that ink there. I'm getting some nice soft panels now with the rest of this color here, and it is super pretty. Look at that. So now that I have all of these and I've picked up most of that ink, dried it off, picked up more, I'll go ahead and clean my surface so I can turn all of these into cards. Here's a look at the different looks that we got on some of these. Look, really, really fun. Beautiful colors together. This one is going to be the narwhal, and I use some of that pattern paper as a mat there. I'm going to pop all of those images up with some foam tape, and then I'm going to go ahead and stamp that large, beautiful sentiment on this one here and add a few images to the bottom. I'm adding some of the coral reef, the starfish here, a few shells, and then that betta fish. I colored him up in beautiful colors like a betta fish I used to have when I was a kid, and then added some stardust stickles so that he would have a little bit of glitter. So there is that card, and I'm going to go ahead and put all of these on card bases. And now let me show you how they all turned out. The rest I made off screen. Here's one that I colored, added a glitter frame to it. So compare that with the ephemera one. This is that cute narwhal. This makes me smile every single time. And that sentiment says, let's celebrate. Here's the glitter on the beta. You can kind of see it there. And then I made a simple one with those beautiful seahorses and used some of that pattern paper for a frame. I think it makes a really neat looking frame. And there's all 5 cards, but look at all of these that I have left. All this paper, those sequins, still tons and tons to be able to use. And of course, the ephemera, lots left there. And all of the stamp sets, of course, that you can use over and over again. So I really, really love this set. I can see me spending a lot more time making more and more cards. These are beautiful summery cards. I even have some background panels still left that I can turn into cards. So I hope you had fun making these cards with me. I hope you enjoyed this look at the new June mermaid kit from the Not Too Shabby shop. If you want to check it out, go click the link in my description below. I know that her last kit sold out in a matter of days, so these are really popular. So check it out if you're interested. And I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate you coming back again and again. I appreciate all the comments, and give me a thumbs up because that really does help with YouTube. Thanks again so much for stopping by. I'll be back real soon with some more card making inspiration. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.